Think you know how to train properly? Take a look at these 7 fitness mistakes. There's a good chance you're making at least one of them, and the surprising part is that most of these mistakes don't look wrong when you're doing them. In fact, some of them are so common that people repeat them every single time they train. You might be showing up consistently, pushing yourself hard, and still not getting the results you want. Maybe you want more muscle. Maybe you want to get stronger. Maybe you want to lose body fat or simply build a healthier, more athletic body. The problem may not be your effort. It may be the way you are training. The first mistake is changing your workout constantly. A lot of people believe they need a completely different workout every few days to keep their body guessing. So one week, they are doing machines. The next week they are doing high-rep workouts. Then they suddenly switch to another routine they saw online. It feels productive, but there is a problem. Your body needs consistency to improve. If you constantly change exercises, sets, repetitions, and training styles, it becomes much harder to measure progress. You might feel tired after every workout, but being tired is not the same as getting better. Instead, choose a structured routine and stick with it long enough to see measurable progress. Track the exercises you perform. Track your repetitions. Track the weight you use. Then try to improve gradually. Maybe you perform one more repetition than last week. Maybe you use slightly more weight with the same good form. Maybe your technique becomes cleaner. Those small improvements are what create long-term progress. The second mistake is focusing on how much weight you lift instead of how well you lift it. This is one of the biggest problems in gyms. Someone adds more weight to the bar and suddenly their range of motion becomes shorter, their body starts swinging, and their technique completely falls apart. The number on the weight stack may look impressive, but your muscles are not impressed by the number. Your muscles respond to tension and proper movement. If you are doing a biceps curl and using your entire body to swing the weight upward, you may be turning the exercise into something very different from what you intended. The goal is not simply to move the weight from point A to point B. The goal is to control the movement and challenge the target muscles. Reduce the weight if necessary. Slow the movement down. Use a controlled range of motion, and make every repetition look intentional. Progressive overload is important, but progressive overload does not mean sacrificing technique just to lift heavier. The third mistake is training hard but never recovering properly. This one can be confusing because working harder sounds like it should always produce better results, but your body does not become stronger while you are constantly destroying it. Training creates a stimulus. Recovery gives your body the opportunity to adapt to that stimulus. If you train intensely every day, sleep poorly, eat poorly, and never give your body enough time to recover, your performance can eventually suffer. You may feel exhausted before your workout even begins. Your strength may stop improving. Your motivation may disappear, and you may start thinking that your workout routine is not working. Sometimes the solution is not another workout. Sometimes the solution is better recovery. Get enough sleep. Give heavily trained muscles time to recover. Eat enough quality food. Stay hydrated. And understand that rest is not laziness. Recovery is part of the training process. The fourth mistake is ignoring the basics because they seem too simple. People often search for complicated exercises, advanced techniques, secret supplements, and unusual workout methods, but the fundamentals are still responsible for a huge amount of your progress. Strength training, good nutrition, adequate protein, quality sleep. Regular movement, progressive overload. Consistency. These things are not exciting, but they work. You do not need a secret exercise that nobody else knows about. You need to consistently perform effective movements and gradually become better at them. A simple workout performed consistently for months will usually beat a complicated workout that you only follow for 2 weeks. The fifth mistake is doing every workout at maximum intensity. There is a difference between training hard and training recklessly. You do not need to turn every workout into a competition. If every set is performed until you have absolutely nothing left, your recovery demands can become much higher. You may also notice that your technique starts breaking down as fatigue increases. For most people, the goal should be controlled, challenging training that allows them to maintain good form and make consistent progress. There will be times when you push yourself harder, but every workout does not need to feel like your final workout. Learn to understand the difference between discomfort from effort and pain that signals something is wrong. Challenge yourself, but train intelligently. The sixth mistake is neglecting exercises you are not good at. This happens all the time. People naturally enjoy exercises they are already good at. If you are strong at pressing movements, you may want to keep doing more pressing. If you enjoy training your arms, you may spend extra time on curls and extensions. But a balanced body requires more than your favorite exercises. You should develop strength across different movement patterns. Push, pull, squat, hinge, carry, rotate, and stabilize. You do not need to perform every possible exercise, but your program should challenge your body in different ways. If you constantly avoid movements because they feel difficult or uncomfortable, you may be creating weaknesses that eventually limit your progress. Instead, improve your technique gradually. Start with an easier variation. Use lighter resistance. Build confidence. Then progress over time. The seventh mistake is expecting results too quickly. This might be the biggest mistake of all. People start working out with huge expectations. They want visible muscle. They want a completely different physique. They want to lose fat. They want incredible strength. And they want all of it within a few weeks. When the mirror does not change immediately, motivation starts disappearing. But your body does not transform overnight. Real fitness is built through repeated actions. One workout does not create a strong body. One healthy meal does not transform your physique. One night of good sleep does not fix months of poor recovery. But when you repeat those positive actions consistently, they start adding up. Think about where you could be 6 months from now if you simply became a little stronger, a little more consistent, and a little better at your training every week. That is the mindset that creates sustainable results. You do not need perfection. You need consistency. So take a moment and think about your own training. Are you constantly changing your workout? Are you sacrificing form to lift heavier? Are you ignoring recovery? Are you searching for complicated solutions while neglecting the basics? Are you training at maximum intensity every single time? Are you avoiding exercises that expose your weaknesses? Or are you simply expecting results faster than your body can realistically produce them? If you recognized yourself in even one of these mistakes, do not get discouraged. That is actually good news, because you now know what you can improve. Fitness is not about finding the perfect workout and never making mistakes. It is about learning what works, correcting what does not, and becoming better over time. Focus on proper technique. Follow a structured routine. Progress gradually. Recover properly. Eat well. Sleep enough. And stay consistent. Do that for long enough, and you will be amazed at what your body can accomplish. And remember, the best workout is not the one that leaves you completely destroyed. It is the one that you can perform safely, recover from, and continue improving week after week.